All right, guys, what is up? I am TheyComing, and welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. Hope you've had a great weekend. I have myself. I went and had a nice party with some friends yesterday. Our pool plans got rained out, but we did have some nice fajitas, and we did, of course, lots of food and drink. Just lots of food and drink. I feel like every other week during the summer, I'm talking about how I have a birthday party to attend, but I'd say the vast majority of my friends have summer birthdays, and it's really weird. So another friend of ours, a newer friend of mine, actually, someone that I met sort of post-college, he came in town. He actually does not live in Georgia, but all of his friends are in Georgia, so whenever something big is going on, he comes in. So for his own birthday, he came into town. And yeah, we had a little party. A friend of mine made him a birthday cake. It was awesome. It was awesome. Great day yesterday. Fantastic stuff. I did get home. And last night, you can probably tell between the last stream and this stream, I've done a massive amount of work on my walls. Last night, I basically just watched the movie. And before I knew it, it was like almost 2 a.m. And I was like, holy crap, I need to go to bed. But I had both my phone and my iPad open, and I was able to grind out my Town Hall 14 walls completely and get very close to finishing my Town Hall 15 walls, which feels really, really nice just to have that done, knocked out. Don't have to commit builders for it. And at this point, for the event, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm nailing my timings, so that at the start of the Dark Elixir week, which is in precisely 2 days and 13 hours, I have all my builders available so that I can put all heroes down. For basically the next 2 weeks when that event starts, all heroes are going to be upgraded perpetually. We will be warring next week because there's an event going on where you can war with heroes. However, I think the last week of July, that is not the case, in which case I will... Dominantor specifically is not going to be warring because I've just basically made it a clan mandate that everyone's supposed to take full advantage of the event and get as many Dark Elixir heroes levels knocked out, but also the last week you can actually get discounts on your Warden upgrades. So this week I have been upgrading my Warden. Next week I will continue to do that because I don't have Dark Elixir structures yet at Town Hall 14. If I look here, there's nothing Dark Elixir wise. It's all heroes. On the 15, however, we do have... hold on, let me get a couple upgrades going here. For the next couple days, I'll probably be starting my new baby trap levels. So that'll feel kind of nice to get that done. 40 minutes, sure. We'll have to check back on this as we go. Air bomb, 20 minutes, sure. But yeah, basically on the Town Hall 15, you do have a monolith, which is Dark Elixir. So on the 15 specifically, I will not be upgrading my Grand Warden next week. I'm going to be upgrading my monolith because that is the one Dark Elixir defense on the base. Other than that, I will be putting all 5 heroes, including my brand new Dragon Duke, perpetually upgrading them till the end of the month. So it's going to be fun. I might actually not even do ranked the last week of the month because I do want to maximize my participation in the event and what I can get done with heroes. That being said, there's one thing I do want to make sure to touch on before we turn our eyes to our Legend 2 set here, is that during the next week and the following week, you need to make sure that you are considering doing one thing inside of the League Metal Shop, and that is using builder potions. If you're starting a brand new Town Hall, you can also consider buying research potions because the laboratory has a 1-gem goblin researcher, so you can research 2 things at once, so your research potions are doubly effective. I think that is actually a perfectly fine and strong choice to make. So I will probably end up doing that tonight or this evening time. In fact, I'll go ahead and pop one now because I'm thinking about it. I will be taking advantage of some of these discounts while they're available. But the majority of my league medals, I am going to sort of spam onto builder potions just because I think that is the way to go. Notice I have one builder that's available right now. That is because I do intend to farm what remains of my walls for the second half of today's stream. Got 89 walls to go. I've just been spamming, turning off my brain and engaging the brain rot and spamming super sneaky goblins at bases. It actually is kind of fun, especially when I can have 2 accounts and I was just basically doing both raids at the same time. There's no really commitment to time. You're just taking the collectors. Maybe you're breaking a wall to get some storages that are behind the walls. If the base is completely loaded, you can do a 4-hero Sui behind a wall wrecker just to get to the core, get the town hall loot as well. But generally speaking, I'm just looking for bases that have like wildly loaded collectors and easily exploitable storages. So anyways, we are going to hit the boost button for the laboratory once here. I'll probably do that a second time when we actually begin farming on this account. But I just wanted to touch on that. Make sure you're aware of the league medals that you can spend in the shop to get specifically builder potions for the hero discount weeks. I mean, basically, Dark Elixir discounts are all next week and the week after. I strongly advise you burn your builder potions to get that progression towards your heroes. We do get one more event this month, or this year, called Hammer Jam, which is supposed to be an even better discount. So you can make an argument that maybe you want to spend some medals now, but hold most of your medals for later to do the most catch up as possible, or the most progression as possible. But you know, honestly, I think that either is fine. I mean, I'm sitting on 986 of these things. I could buy plenty of medals, and I'm not really worried about it. So I know that CWL, I will be active between now and then, so I stand to gain even more medals between now and then. Not worried about running out of medals. Long story short. All right, let's hop over to the 18. We do have a Clan Castle cake to use and hop right into our legend set. Oh, we have a giant bomb that just finished. Nice. Because gold discounts are not active this week, I'm actually electing to do some of my supercharges instead of finishing off the final levels of traps. I'm saving those trap levels for basically the last week of the month, where we get the massive discount plus the gold pass discount. So I'm thinking that doing fire spitters, because it adds so much HP specifically, fire spitters are probably what I want to do first, and then maybe moving into super wizard towers. Revenge Tower is going to be saved for next week because it's Dark Elixir. Remember that. Monolith does not have a supercharge yet, but when you look at what your Dark Elixir expenditures are, the Monolith, the Revenge Tower is the only Dark Elixir thing on the map right now for me to think about, or the Revenge Tower. But everything else is going to be gold. So I'm just basically doing starting my level 2 supercharges at this point in time. Final week of the month, we're going to be hitting the remainder of our traps. And no doubt by the end of this year, we will be a completely maxed out supercharged Town Hall 18. We're not that far away in reality. And the boosts that we are getting are not that tremendous. But let's go ahead and get our Clan Castle cake and rip off our 15 attacks. Guys, I'm feeling pretty washed in Legend League right now. I'm very, very ready for balance changes to hit. I cannot wait for the opportunity to play ground again. Basically just armies changing in the game, feeling different. It's been, I'm not gonna lie, it's felt really rough the last few weeks of Legend League. I feel like I've felt a little lost about it. Like, what am I really supposed to do here? How am I supposed to, do this stuff? And it's been really tough. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna hit my cake, get caked, and let's finish the set. If we drop down to Legend 3 this week, that would be tragic. But yeah, discounts don't apply to supercharges. No, they do not. The discounts don't apply to Supercharge or the crafted defense, the temporary seasonal defense. This guy, you can see there's no discount there. So that's that. Now, if I go over here and I look over here, you can see this guy is heavily discounted. And I am going to hit the timing for this in order to get this down for the cheapest cost and biggest time decrease. And that's actually my final laboratory upgrade. My offense will be 100% maxed at that point. A day 14 hours left means that with what is it? Do I just not get the event? Am I trolling? 25% off. It ends on the 14th. Funny, I was expecting to see. There it is. Gosh, I'm just blind. Summer Jam Elixir quest lasts longer than that one thing in my lab, so I will be able to get the last lab upgrade down with the 1 gem Goblin Builder or Goblin Researcher, and that'll polish off the laboratory for the time being, which feels really nice. Dangerously close to remaxing. Let's do it. We're gonna run out of our boost. All right. Okay, Duke. Okay. Cycle's gonna be kind of weird, but you know. Also kind of got pushed in an awkward way. Would like to get that revenge tower. Nice. Hey, not bad. Didn't get the backside. That's unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and get that Ice Golem in there. We're going to go in one over here. And get ready now. Totem. Totem. Going to overgrowth that. Do this here. Okay. You can wake up, start working. Man, the whole army's dead. We need the monolith down, though. Come on, buddy. Get that mono. Man. See, this is what I'm talking about being washed. I just don't quite understand why all my shit doesn't live like a little longer. He gets it? Okay. The air defense, maybe? Can't do anything with these archers, I'm pretty sure. Well, got one more building. Wasn't nothing. Do storage, maybe? Got something else. 82, sure. This is not hate, but I don't like your army comp at all. No, I feel you, bro. But here's the thing. Every time I change it, it's either clanmates say your army's trash, or someone in the chat says your army's trash. And so I don't really know who to believe or like which direction to go. Like I know I'm having a skill issue, but I also just don't know what to get comfortable with, because it seems like everyone's opinions are constantly changing. Okay, you're over here. Alright, Queen's gonna go one way, Duke's gonna go the other. Can we not kill our fox? Well, we did. Good. I'm going to let him die after this, even though that might seem kind of not great. Poison here. Totem here. Tome. Overgrowth, the backside of that, just make this easier. Alright. Interesting to see what happens with totem over here. This. Get this over here, this over here. He's gonna die, it's not even close. I just don't know how I'm doing these attacks. It's like my brain doesn't want to clash. I mean, we got the town hall, but a lot of our attacks this week are just totally dog water. Do this. Well, that's that. I'm in Legend 1 crushing it with Hydra. Well, guess what? Hydra's about to get nerfed again. Or re-nerfed. It could be cool to get sweepers into air defenses. Arrow is possible, but it's going to require patience. I could do what I've done before and send the Duke at the Guardian and the Queen and just... Well, no, I don't think that works. Because we only have the one. Okay. Oh my god. This is why I don't like Tunnel 18 right now. Feels so totally washed out. Alright, well there's all of that. Poison now. Hey, that's not bad actually. The witches eat garbage. CC's been lured. Go. 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 Invis. Don't really want to lose my fox yet. So we're just doing the business. Okay. I'm gonna dig this, I think. Okay, they'll skip, but then they should return, I think. Home now. Cool. Don't want him to die yet. But that's just wonderful, by the way. I'm gonna do this. Cool. We have our revive available. The problem is that monolith is right there. We need all of our stuff to like move faster and get further down. All right, so this. Throw it now. Do that. We should be good, right? Yeah. Yep, GG. Okay. Nice. "100% have a freeze and a rage." All right, let's take every bit of advice. Freeze and a rage. There it is. Go. Freeze and rage for town hall section. Okay. If we attack that town hall section, those sweepers are going to murder us. I want to get to his revenge tower, though, with my Duke. Bro, are you kidding me? Well, Fox is dead. This is me doing that thing that I said I actually hate, which is Duke charging. Because it just seems so totally, like, fickle. Killed a hero. And now he goes this way. The problem is I don't think he's going to have the gas to get the revenge tower. Yeah, he'll die on this and not end up taking it. Okay, well, that's that. What did I do that? I'm trying to put a baby dragon down, man. Come on, game. I'm going to turn this around real quick. Love how he jumps the wall, and if the totem is in the air when he jumps the wall, like he doesn't know what to do. Okay, we actually killed his logger before we even started anything, which is cool. Another rage right here. Eternal Tome now. I'm gonna get ready to freeze right about now. I think that was a really good orb. Can we get through here, boys? Can we play the video game? It just like, how do I die so fast? I froze. I raged. All right, do this. Wake you up. Do this poison. He's gonna die anyway. He's not getting anything else there. That just makes me so sad. I don't think my archers can get... Yeah, we just get one tap by that. Okay, we're out. Bye. See ya. I rage and I freeze the town hall, by the way. Don't Duke charge anymore. Bro is a wild boy. Bro, the second I start Duke charging, people are now telling me don't Duke charge. See, this I can't make anyone happy. I can't make myself happy. I want Fireball Rocket Loon meta to come back. Because right now it just doesn't seem meta. That's when I felt the most in control of my destiny, was when I was on Fireball Rocket Loons. Of course. Have fun up there, Dr. Duke. Would be cool to trip the Giga Bomb. Nice. Not bad. He's not going to get the Inferno down because the NATO. Ah, that's actually kind of spicy, right? You're over here. Opener took way too long. I'm going to rage soon. Okay, I'm gonna do this over here. Just push the dragons in together, I guess. All right, Duke, come back. Can we get the mono? Thank you, sir. Poison him. I think there's a chance. We're kind of low on time. Freeze you. Oh, no. We got it. Sweet. Good stuff. Fireball Super Minions is pretty good. I also understand that that's like Fireball Rocket Loons on steroids in terms of like the execution of it, which I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to like execution-based attacks, not simple opener, spam large army, spell properly, right? I like stuff where it's like over time you get a feeling for like what your ward in charge is, you know, has to take care of, what your King Queen Sui has to take care of, what the Duke has to accomplish. I like that style. I'm afraid that I'd be opening a brand new can of worms right before they change the seasonal defense. Don't like those sweepers, like, at all. Can I get it in there? Sweet. Good. Daddy Duke, go. Well, I forgot my cycle. Okay, that's not bad though, right? We'll let him go here. Tome it. Do this. Poison you. You can get a headhunter in here, right? We still haven't killed his freaking logger. I'm gonna hit this. Don't like that situation. Duke, go. Cool. Air defense. We have a rage that we just never haven't used it. And I think we get completely wrecked here. I always do it late. Always do it late. Always invis my Duke late. The monolith is just dealing a billion damage. Yeah, it also uses backpack arrow, so it's pretty high in difficulty. Yeah, you have to. You take like a wild amount of quakes. I've seen it done, and believe me, I'm interested in it. I watch this stuff. That's not a ranked attack. I watch this stuff, but like, damn, you know. I feel like I can't get committed to one thing because every other week the clan starts telling me that my strategy's trash, and then the viewers start telling me that my strategy's trash, and I'm sitting here thinking like, how come the strats that were working for me a month ago just aren't working now? Like, what am I doing so wrong? I hate that my fox is already dead. Can't tell where this guy's going ever. Can we get the revenge tower out? I really want to get it. I really want his revenge tower. Like, so bad. Just go ahead and get through there and kill his revenge, please. Cool, we'll take it. Small victory. Poison him, totem him. Do this. Rage here. Freeze this. Okay, we distracted that for a moment. It's almost safe to bring this guy back. I'll do it now. Ah, that one dragon is destroying me, actually. I'm going to overgrowth now. Okay, there's something. We didn't get anything for it, though. Is it possible, though? Okay, we get the orb off. It's less than ideal. And I think we are going to fall short. $4X. We got a little closer on that one for sure, but it's... Oh! Wow, it was actually just a time fail. We had air up at the end there. Maybe a slightly quicker opener would have got us that. But look at our rank, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just not excited to play Legends right now. Like, I feel like I've completely lost touch with the game. How can I go from rank 7 to rank 87 in a week? The one thing I did this week was change my army constantly because I just wasn't finding a groove. Didn't get the sweeper, which sucks. Get that going over there, I guess. Box is still alive. He went down, but we got one more cycle out of him. Kill the headhunter. Okay. Nice. We're actually moving towards the revenge tower, which is what I actually want to be at. You're here. Revenge, please. Take the revenge. Take the revenge. Okay. Neat. Hey, I'll take it. Put him once. Rage here. Poison all three of you and turn you around, Logger. I'm gonna overgrowth the back of that because that looks perilous. We didn't get that exactly what I wanted to happen there. I'm gonna freeze that because we have to get the mono out to have a chance, right? We got the mono out. Hey, this one doesn't look bad, guys. I'm trying to figure out where I can work in my archers. Over here. Of course the Dark Orb goes into East Jesus. Come on, man. The brain rot is strong with me, man. We still get it. Nice. What's up, Mahone Dog? OTC, have you been watching the World Cup, bro? Yes, a little bit. I'm not super big on soccer. It's not like my sport of choice, but I mean, it's being played here, so kind of have to watch it. It's because base is adapt. That's why throwers are coming back, because base should so heavily defend Duke charge. Arrow backpack throwers are sneaking back in. Ah, interesting. I guess I just need to follow like 2 YouTubers and like take their word for it. Like whenever they say, I went 320 with this, because I'm better than you, right? Like, I need to take their word for it, except ignore the part where they're better than me and just play what they're playing. I think getting to the Revenge Tower with the Duke is probably not going to happen. Taking too much time. Should have put down the Ice Golem first, too. Feel kind of dumb for that. Okay, I mean, we carved out the right side of the base very nicely. Ah, that invis. Hey. It was something. I'm going to throw that over there. Let that solo a little bit. Man, I keep putting down the Headhunter when I mean to put down dragons. Going right at it. Get in there. Tome now. Totem here. Gonna Overgrowth. Wake you up. Totem you. I hate that the Duke came to the center of the map instead of gone to the right. Duke, stay up, please. Freeze now. Throw that. Baby dragon over here. Archers. Over here. I think we've got it. I might have taken a little bit of time. That could come back to bite me here. But I'm going to throw a single rocket loon in. Now that I've got some shared tanking with that multi-archer tower. And here we go. Should be a triple, right? 14 seconds. Chains. OP. Nice. Cool. Hey, found it. Nice, 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 nice. All right. We get one more attack. We could easily fall out of Legends. We could easily. The number of times that I've tripled has been horrendous this week. The number of times that I've one-starred has been horrendous this week. And every time you one-star, it makes you want to log off the game. Have I figured this base out yet, or is this the base I hit just a minute ago and it didn't work? Okay. Bro, I'm trolling. That's just wonderful, right? Okay, there's that. Invism here. You die on the Revenge Tower, and he gets it. I love it. Hey, we don't feel bad about that one, guys. We don't feel bad. Sweeper is more important than the air defense. I think. I hate the witch so much. Rage. Put this over here. Freeze right there. Overgrowth this. Revive the Duke, send him away from the dragons. Well, somehow his guardian is still alive. Story of my life, man. Love that. What do I do here? Put him here. It still shoots him. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm a little shocked that that Guardian is still alive after all that. He did get hit with the poison, right? And he got totemed. Yep, crappy. All right, guys, so where do we end? What's our ending rank so far? 78. Very real, very real chance that we demote this week. I think this is our poorest performance that we've had in a while. Like, yeah, 1038. Well, actually not. Our worst was when we placed 78 with 1038. We actually have more trophies right now than that, so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe we won't promote. This base is so popular on ranked. Yeah, I haven't cracked it yet. I haven't seen it enough. And of course, the army you bring matters too. All right, well that's enough Legend League for me. It's sets over. We end it at number 78, and crossing our fingers, we put up a handful more trophies with another defense tonight. Hopefully that keeps us in Legend 2. And next week we can figure something else out, because Legend League has me feeling a little bit lost. The best feeling that I've ever had in Legend League was when I first arrived in Legend League on Fireball Rocket Loons before they reworked Legend League to 3 tiers. It felt like an accomplishment, and then I got to do a daily set, meaning I had daily practice. Now it's like I'm only playing Legend modifiers 2 days a week, Friday and Sunday. That's it. So very real to have, you know, just like have the sentiment that people that got placed in Legend 1 up front, because they've been there longer, they're going to have more exposure to the modifiers. They're going to have greater comfort with the modifiers. And they're going to stay ahead of people that aren't required to play modifiers. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. I should have done this. You can get in there and get the town hall for me, will ya? I don't even think that's worth it to do what I just did, because I really just care about the queen here. Okay, cool. Money's good. We're out. Bye. Did my stream lag? Sometimes that it tells me that my stream, when I get a new notification that I'm live, that's it telling me that I lagged. But again, I don't see dropped frames. So like, if it if it's telling me I haven't dropped frames, it means that A, my computer's doing fine. B, there's been no disruption to the internet. It's always this server side hiccups. So I don't think this base was even really worth it to mess with. Just rip off what we can and leave. It looks good on your end. Nice. So yeah, I will tell you what I am enjoying about Clash right now. It is ranked play at lower town halls. Like right now, seeing how high I can get my Town Hall 14 and Town Hall 15. Because it really, I feel like that kind of play when it's more obvious, like what the power differential is. When people when I do it, but also when people watch me do it, it's like, oh, that guy's at Town Hall 14 and he's 3-starring at Town Hall 16 or Town Hall 17. I feel like it's a little bit more obvious to kind of see how you're doing. If you catch my drift. I meant to use wall breakers. Cool. That's all I care about. It's enough money. Also, where are my 1 million bases? Last night I was like, it was 1 million, 1 million. Okay, at least there's 1 million elixir. We should be able to finish off our walls today, though. No doubt. Which is crazy. And I know the last time I was live, I said, you know, it's not really a priority for me to do walls. The thing is because the way I've got my timers going, like getting ready for hero discounts and all that, I'm actually taking time to do something that otherwise I had planned on just like not even worrying about, you know? Pop King now, I guess. I'm gonna freeze this. I threw the arrow into nowhere. I'm just trying to get the town hall out. And then we'll get his clan castle and leave. Bye. It's amazing how much you can actually get with just sneaky goblins and powerful heroes. One thing, I always love it when I see my friends because they all have like individually eclectic tastes in music. And whenever I hang out with them, undoubtedly someone will put something on the stereo that I've never heard before, right? And so last night I was at my buddy's house for yet another birthday. Also, it was originally supposed to be a pool party. But the rain had other plans. Alright, I won't bother with rest. Probably wasted too much time in there anyway. But I heard a song that was called Love Takes Miles. And I thought it was really cool. My buddy's like, this is one of my favorite songs, man. So if you like hearing new music and you're at all curious, check out a song called Love Takes Miles. Wall wrecker's in, hero's in. Brain shut off. Brain rotting. Actively rotting. King. I'm waiting for King to get out of the poison before I throw his ability, if I can help it. King's ability. Now. Okay. Can we get his town hall? Boom. We get all the money? That's all the money. She clears the storage. Cool, bye. Since Summer Jam started, I've done over 80 Town Hall 18 walls. 325 walls from level 12 to level 17. Halfway done to level 17. And a new account, no walls, to level 13. See, that's incredible. Last night, I think I had done like this much to start, like this double layer here. Like what you see on the screen is what I had done. But I farmed essentially the entire rest of this ring, plus some last night and a little bit this morning. Of course, right before I went to bed, I made sure a builder got busy doing something important. So that unless I'm actively going to use the builders on the walls, and especially if by the end of this live stream, I would anticipate that we can go ahead and yeah, that's enough. We can't finish the walls today. I mean, it's I really think farming walls used to be this like badge of honor where people used to work for it. Now it's so totally different now. Like, farming is free. There's troop events. We did wake the town hall up. Cool. I didn't mean to drop her yet. All right, cool. We got that. I'm not going to stick around for the clan castle. But we did win the raid. Got my warden from level 14 now to now 27 and still going. He's going all the way nonstop till July ends. That's insane, man. That's so awesome. I mean, I totally believe it. The early levels of the warden are like a day or like a day and a few hours or something. I want to say it's like when you get up to the top of Town Hall 13, beginning of Town Hall 14, where it actually gets to like 3 days, 4 hours. That's if my memory serves. All right, we got all the stuff on the outside. Yes. Is it worth it? I mean, we can stick around a little longer. Why not? Break. 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 Town Hall's dead. Okay, ladies. That's good. Bye. We just got storages out there. I didn't even see those. Should be able to get that storage, right? Nice. All right, is it worth it to try to take something here? I can throw an arrow, try to get a little bit more elixir. I'm happy. Buy $1 million for very little effort. Here's an interesting thought that I had. Okay. I came back to the game in October. And when I came back, I had no idea what the crafting station meant. No idea what that thing was. And I finally got filled in that it was a seasonal defense. The changes every so often. So the upgrades that I did to it my first season in were going to leave. And I thought, oh my gosh, that sucks. I wasted I put builders on this thing. And I lose the progression, you know? So, wait, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. I was thinking about crafted defenses. I was thinking about, oh, okay, here it is. I wonder what Town Hall 18 is going to be like without a crafting station. So, for example, when Town Hall 19 arrives, what is the game going to be like? I should have frozen that a lot sooner. I feel bad about that one. Get it, ladies? Make sure we get Town Hall, which we do. Not even sure what this recall in my army is for. I think it's just because I literally just dumped my troops for the sneakies. I don't think it's worth it to try to get fancy with... Wait, I mean, we could take this, right? Okay. Nice. Town Hall 18 will be mad easy, even with esports. Elmo says, wow, I never even thought of that. You think mad easy, even with esports? Bro, how can you say it'll be mad easy? I don't think Town Hall 18 is that easy. Sure, it's like on easy mode, on normal mode, the game's very different, but I wouldn't say the game's easy. Like, I wouldn't say the game is particularly easy. But like, what about it? I'm curious, what about it do you see being so simple? Get that. I'm going to try to get that poison tower to throw. Will it throw? Nope, of course not. You know... Alright, he's He's in. Town Hall, okay. Okay. I could take a jump here, and it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm pretty sure that's what I have on my TH15 when I was farming this. Collectors are usually juicy. You know what? I'm done. Bye. What's up, Abhishek? How's it going, dude? Deep Sarker. In esports mode, every town hall is tough. There are bases you can almost never get 3-star in esports mode at first. So saying easy is kind of bullshit. Yeah, I totally disagree with you there. I don't think that, like, I've turned on the L1 modifier and like friendly challenge my own bases. And that feels challenging for me. The second I turn on esports, I feel like I'm playing a different game. Like, it's, for me, it's not even close. My stuff dies so fast. If I take my eyes off my hero for more than a few seconds, my hero is dead. Okay, Town Hall. Cool, that's enough. Bye! Legend attacks over. Yes, they are. It took me about 45 minutes to complete the remaining legend hits that I had. And if I'm being totally truthful, I mean, I feel like I'm giving off like this negative vibe about Legends League, but like I am not getting it. Like I feel like over time I've got progressively worse at Legends League. Like if anyone knows of a good coach that can be like, hey, I need to teach you like 2 or 3 things, and I think you'll be good. That's the kind of person that I want to talk to. I don't need someone to teach me the game from the ground up, obviously, but if there was a coach that could be like, look, I've coached people and helped people get into esports. That's the kind of person that I want to talk to right now. Because like, I'm just not quite sure what it is about the game that I've sort of lost my grip on over the past like month to 2 months. That's all we really care about, right? I mean, I could go get some elixir. Good enough. Bye. Let's count our walls, just so we're aware of what our number is. We need 74 more. Be easy. Here's Get Meltdown in a second. Absolutely, yeah, man. For example, why do throwers not work now? Why do their strategy devote a backpack, quake, take out the lava launcher? Why is ground in such a bad spot compared to air? It's all just one defense. Hey, I feel you on that, man. Lava launcher really is the only crafted defense that really does that much. It's the hardest to handle. It's the most devastating when it hits. But then it's also the logger. I was actually shocked that the logger was not nerfed. In the balance patch that's about to come out, the logger is actually being buffed. Well, something about him is being nerfed. But I think overall, the perceived change ends up being more of a buff. I don't care about your clan castle, dude. It won't make it. I'm gonna go 2 of these. I love that all those witches are there, by the way. Look how many skeletons. Ah! Can we get the clan castle? No, not really. Okay, it's fine. Do not care. What's up, Saeed Brahim Ahmed? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Before it was Bomb Hive, before it was the Hook Tower, Crusher Mortar, Logger's being buffed against air but nerfed against ground. His post hit is getting reduced, less likely to hit healers behind troops, but his knockback is buffed. Here's the thing, Elmo. I still don't think that means that your healers are safe. I think that's how some people have built it. I am extremely I do not think that it's actually going to pan out that way to where, oh yeah, healers are fine. Ground is busted OP now. Is it worth it to try to get something else here? I mean, we could break here and break here. I just trolled myself. Twice in a row, TC! Okay. All right. I didn't say they were fine. I said less likely. But that's just the thing. Less likely... I don't like that. Okay, the ground bounce is being, or excuse me, the bounce range of the log. Like, when it connects with the target, how much further does the log go? I don't like that it's being equated to less likely. Like, if the goal was to make it so that the log launcher wouldn't wouldn't just completely wreck a ground kill squad, why not just make it to where if it hits a ground target, it can only bounce to a ground target? Or if it hits an air target, it can only bounce and hit an air target. Something more simple and intuitive, right? Like if it first strikes an air troop, it can only bounce to air. If it hits ground, it can only bounce to ground. Meaning, if you mess up invis spells and you invis your hero but not your healers, the logger can target your healers and shut down the walk. But it doesn't mean that a guardian that isn't spelled for repeatedly will just completely shut down a queen charge or a warden charge. I like that idea better, if I'm being real. I'm going to put a jump in here just in case. I don't think that people are going to actually perceive the logger to be that much less powerful than he is, though. It's still a chaotic interaction. All right, his elixir is where his money is in the base, so we'll do this, this, this. And then leave. Bye. I don't even need a loot bonus on that. I guess once I send all of my... Once I like break and go for storages at that point, I should probably just put the heroes on and try to get to 50%. Make it more worth my time. Not bad. Get it. Okay, that's good. Bye. You know, it's funny. Last night, when I kept hitting bases for like an hour, I was looking at the... you know, the available loot on each base, and I kept noticing there's more elixir than there is gold. And I'm thinking to myself, isn't there an elixir event going on? Like, aren't the resources supposed to be, you know, dumped into something? I didn't know why I bothered with that. Larger number. And it wasn't registering at first, but during the elixir week, collectors are boosted, but mines are not. I think I realized that around like 11 o'clock last night. I was like, oh, that's what's going on. I don't think I need anything else here. But if we have a rage, I can just go like this. Rage, invis. Lots of fun. Cool. All right. That was literally every dry cent in the base. Why don't you try some unique army at Legends? I've already been flirting with demotion. Like, I feel like in Legends League, you're not supposed to try to just make your own way, but it's like everyone suggests something different. Everyone's like, do this army. I'm killing it in Legend 3. I'm killing it in Legend 2. I'm killing it in Legend 1. It's not like I don't believe people, but like, I'm just like, there is a small bit of boredom with constantly spamming air because the meta dictates that air is king right now. Okay, it's good enough for me, right? All right, bye-bye. Mr. Dushan Sri says, visit base. Nah, I'm not doing base reviews today, man, but I hope you enjoy the stream. How's the event treating you this month? Yeah, we need the Clash creators to test the dev build to understand the difference. I don't think that that's their intention. That would make ground way too busted. Maybe they wanted to tone it down slightly so that some interactions would change, but not just wreck the balance. But like, can we get a little bit more clarity on what specific interactions change? Does it mean the healers actually don't get hit by the log? Because what I can say is if your kill squad is pushing and your kill squad moves up, guess what the healers do? They push up behind you. So when I hear, so when I read that, oh, it's meant to make it less likely for healers to get targeted by logs, I think in practice we are going to find that that is simply not the case. I hope I'm wrong. Believe me, I hope I'm wrong. But I'm very suspicious that in practice, it's not really going to work out that way. The logger's still going to be strong. Air's still going to be strong. And also think about it. It's if the pushback is less, what was the change that made it more difficult for air but less difficult for ground? Is it the smaller pushback but the more frequent pushback? Is that what it was? I have to look at it. I have to look at the balance changes again. I just remember reading the balance changes and being like, yeah, I'm not sold that this is going to pan out the way they want. Oh, that's good enough, right? Yep. Bye. Post-hit range from 8 to 6 and knockback from 1 to 1.5. So are they, is the logic they're applying that the air troops move more slowly, so knockback affects them more? So the actual knockback being more affects air troops more than ground? I don't know. Just weird. Do 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 do. Okay. Town hall dive, sure. Cool. That's all we need. Oh, there's another collector. What am I doing with my life? I'm fine with it. Bye. This is my ID. I know, brother. I'm not doing base reviews today, but I hope you enjoy. How is the event treating you, Mr. Deshanry? How are you, buddy? Trying to see what we get with these. Oh, I thought that was open. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we got all of it. Bye. Do 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 do. Okay, there's a bunch of gold in there. Why did I do that? That's not what I meant to do. Queen, king, this, break. There's a gold storage over here. Make sure Queen gets this town hall real quick. I tried to end this for you fellas. It's fine. Sweet, bye. Do. All right, fine. Dude, this is how you do this. Sneakies honestly are the most broken farming troop in the game by far. If you can spam these bad boys over and over and over and over and over, you're cooking. Just saying. All right, what do we need now? Let's see. Oh, we're an hour and a half. Guys, give me just a second. I'm actually going to use the bathroom real quick. When we get back, we'll continue the wall grind. Probably review some of our Tunnel 16, 15, 14, 13 war that we played yesterday. We do have war replays. Or I thought we did. Details not available. Wait a minute. My war log, not their war log. Goofy. Cool. Of course, it's either a win or a draw in this clan. We haven't found a matchup yet that was completely out of our reach to either draw or just outperform stronger opponents. But yeah, give me just a second, guys. A 90-second timer is going to appear on your screen. And when it counts to 0, we will resume. So I encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. We're here. We're ready to go. And I figure we would review some war attacks from our most recent war. Watch how some of our guys took down some of these bases. A lot of us had our warden down, so our hit rates were not as perfect as they usually are. But, wait a minute, that's us being attacked. Let's go over here and see us attacking number 1. So, Donut is Town Hall 16. He's hitting this Town Hall 15, or Town Hall 18, rather. I don't even know what I'm looking at. There's a logger in there. He's able to get it done. When the base is this under-leveled, I mean, it looks more like a one or two town hall hit up. One town hall hit up, right? Easy backpack arrow value here. Plain Castle's gone. Doesn't quite get that revenge tower out, but ends up being fine. Got 4 headhunters. Doesn't even need to use one on the queen because Monolith Arrow is just that strong. Queen's hanging on. Oh no! So, an uncharacteristic mistake out of Donut here. It's going to be interesting to see how he pivots this. He has to revive his queen, right? He's got all these healers in the air. How does he triple this? I did not know that he made this mistake. Very interesting. We know he triples, but he loses his queen when undoubtedly he did not expect to. He's going to turn it into an RC healer charge. Okay. I'll take it. He's got Daggy. He rages. He totems. Unfortunately, his RC is not in the rage here. But he does get an ideal angle to where the healers are not going to get clapped up. Also, the logger is not pushing hold the phone. Hold on. The logger did not push back the champion. Did you see that? He threw at least 2 or 3 logs at the champion. The champion did not get shoved. We have to watch that again. Because I don't know how that's possible. Did she ever back against the wall and could not be shoved? Is that what happens here? If so, that's an interaction that I did not know existed. 4x, we know this happens. Then he goes with the RC over here. Wait, let's go 1x. Watch, 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 watch. Am I the only one that didn't know that was a thing? I did not know that was a thing. Revive your Duke? What does he do? He gets the heroic triple here. You mean to tell me this man loses his queen charge? He picks up queen for cleanup. Wow. It would appear that if your troop is standing directly next to a wall tile, that the pushback from the log doesn't actually stun your hero or push the hero back because its back is against a wall. But at least I would have assumed that the hero would be disabled, right? Like it would stop attacking. It didn't even look like the RC was phased. Yes, she had healers on her. But I don't think it interrupted her attack chain at all. Which is strange. I didn't know that. I unlocked my Duke and stayed in my rushed. Town Hall 15 will move to Town Hall 16 after some. Nice. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Good for you. Study with Prasad. We got the majority of the monies. I guess we could take a storage just to say we did. All right, we're fine with that. Bye-bye. Also, we need to be hitting bases that have 1 million. Or we just see this all on the outside because this is efficient no matter what. Okay, that's fine, bye. There's still nothing there. Summer Jam has done wonders in helping me fix my rush. Yeah, but here's... You know what I think is funny, though? People that rushed all the way to Town Hall 18 don't get the same cost reductions that people who stopped at Town Hall 16 do. Which, by the way, I am so into. I think that is awesome. Just a little bit of punishment for people that chose to rush and not play the game at a reasonable pace. Elmo says, I'm also so happy I wasn't Town Hall 17 yet. No, exactly. So I hope maybe this event makes some people a little bit more gun shy about rushing, because perhaps future events would penalize the amount of loot that they can, or the size of your discount. Cool. I guess we'll go for the storage here. Ready to pop King's Building just a second. King's ability! Can we get this RC to hit the town hall? It's not a defense. That's why she doesn't see it. That's fine. We'll leave anyway. Doesn't matter. Please check my base. Vishal Singh, I'm not doing base review stream today, but I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, week, month, and event inside of Clash of Clans. What town hall are you, buddy? Tell me about your life. You're from India? That's what's up, man. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, baby. World Cup football is being played in my city. And you know what? I've been impressed. The traffic around Atlanta has not been horrendous. I really thought that traffic was just going to be this horrible, horrible thing. And it really hasn't been. I wanted to break here. Not there. Let's go like this. Usability. Town Hall struck. You're in here. This freeze. Arrow. Town Hall, please. Cool. 50%, I guess. Kind of like, why not? Is she gonna die to that? Cool, bye. Don't hit all bases, skip bases for good loot. All right, just because you said so. Referee favoring Messi, only the dictator put. Oh, speaking of good loot, here it is. Okay, so we might actually try to triple this with only sneakies. See how good we are. I'm gonna play single goblins instead of double spamming just for no reason. I don't see any more holes in the base. So I'm trying to pick my entry point now. Probably go between two of the storages, I think is a good idea. Just gang bust that. Cool. King's ability. RC's ability. Break here, break here. Here, right here. Okay. You might be able to triple this. By triple this, I mean take all of his money, because we have a path. We have a path to that town hall, which is good. We have a rage. She'll probably give it to us, I think. Okay, let's go here. Nice. Only money that's left is in his clan castle. We can invis the queen for it. Nice. I'll take it. Bye. Robbed. Robbed. What's the ticket price for the match in your city? So, I think my buddy was saying that he looked up what tickets to the semifinal match would be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it would be like the low end is like $2,000, and then like the high end would be like if you wanted like better, like good seats, you could spend easily $5,000 on a pair of tickets. That means like 5,000, right? Bro, try E-Drag 50% method. Drop them in pairs. Use race spell on each pair. 50% less than 10 seconds. It's faster than Val's. What's ticket price for match? I don't want to bother putting down spells. I just want to tap the screen. I'm trying to rot my brain cells. Elmo's so good for tomorrow. A big day to me. They should have used how far you are from max equipment as a measure of what you get, not just skip those with max heroes. Like if your equipment all maxes, you get the base rewards, but if not, then I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm not sure I understand. They give out their bonus. They can give out their share the big news, bro. What's going on? Bruh, read my comment. Bruh. You said, what's the ticket price? I said, you can pay like $2,000 for like nosebleeds, meaning like nowhere near the field, or you can get like down close to the field for like $5,000. That's what it costs. And that's when my friend looked last week. Chances are the ticket prices are still going up. Control Blazing, what's up? How's it going, dude? We'll try it once. It's so fast, trust me. I know what you're saying, bro, but I'm really digging my Sneaky Goblins right now. Just type it again, Abhishek. I don't think I think I've missed what you're trying to ask. Just type it again. Good enough, right? Nothing else for me to really stick around for. $1 million. We take those, boy. Elmo took a loan, bought a digital board setup. We'll be installing everything tomorrow. I'm a teacher, so it'll be a one-time investment for my future based on this. A digital board setup? For what? Digital board setup? What's that? Yo, what's a good war tag for 15 turns so my puppets ain't the best? Loot's not good enough. I need to hit again. Max 15 now, but some offense needs to go. My heroes are 90% done. Tunnel 15. I know probably the easier armies to use are going to be like Root Riders and Valkyries with like an opener of like a Spirit Charge with your World Champion. I'm meaning like Invisibility Spell Charge with the World Champion. I think I can hit. There we go. I'm gonna drive this way like this. We'll play for 50% here, I think. It's kind of like a why not. King's ability. RC. I'm gonna freeze up here. I don't think I need to stay. I guess we can take full loot bonus at 70%. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Max sub 75 inch digital for teaching with cam lights and everything. Wait, so is it like a whiteboard kind of thing where you draw on it? That's interesting. Sounds pretty cool. What age range do you teach? Yeah, that's my next question. How old are your students? Mine are like preschool. Like I'm teaching preschoolers right now. for competitive exams like 18 to 33 for securing a government job. Oh, nice. Okay. So you're like you're teaching to exams that people need to enter like a certain line of work. Interesting. Okay. Equipment chest got auto-claimed, but didn't get a single piece of equipment. Yes, I don't think that was a bug. It was intended. If you already had like a certain amount of progression, Supercell didn't perceive you or I to be behind, and so they didn't actually give new pieces of equipment. Should give me the storages, right? Nice. I don't think I need to stay for anything else. We're gone. How was the pool party the other day? Okay, so yesterday, I was talking about Abhishek. We got rained out. So we ended up going to our friend's house that was like right around the corner from where the pool is, and just sort of had like an indoor hangout because it kept raining off and on. So we'd be outside for a while and we'd come inside. And because we got rained out of our pool party, he set up a kiddie pool, and we put a smaller kiddie pool inside of the kiddie pool. And it was, we just kind of like sat there in chairs and put our feet in the kiddie pool. It was nice. It was nice. And I threw Frisbee. The host made fajitas and baked a cake for this guy his birthday was like on Thursday, I think. So I think there's one more friend that has a summer birthday, and then all the summer birthdays are done. The puppets, for the most part, are not really played. Like, if you look at my stuff, Barb Puppet is not played. Archer Puppet is not really played. The Healer Puppet is played. So if you've leveled that, good job. Hog Puppet is also one of those things that just isn't as good as Epics. Like, the common equipments are not necessarily bad, but, you know, action figure on the Queen is a staple. Like, you got to put the action figure on your Queen if you don't have it already. The Rocket Spear on your RC, the E-Boots on your RC. If you don't have access to E-Boots, you can easily play Rocket Spear plus Seeking Shield. That's a potent combination. Dropper, instantly pop the ability. Clear, you know, instantly receive defensive value from the base. On the King side, the Spiky Ball and the Earthquake Boots are a very good, like, entry-level combination. If you don't know what you should or should not use, those are two pieces of equipment that you can put together that just pretty much work no matter what. Like, do. Is this my main village? No, my main village is at Town Hall 18. Currently in Legends 2, hopefully that holds overnight. We struggled this week. It supports Android Windows. I can annotate and has lots of features for teaching. That's what's up, Prasad. Congratulations, man. Sounds like you found yourself a nice work toy. Too much of this money's in the base. I don't know if I want to bother with it. I mean, we're kind of here. I think the elixir is probably what I really want to prioritize. I guess run it down like this. use that. Invincibility. Rage. Good enough, right? Almost at 50%. I will take a victory bonus from this one if we're basically there. And he's got money in his clan castle. We're about to find out. Nope. That's fine. Got our victory bonus. I think it's stupid. Puppets are so many levels below max. Puppets are so low. But the thing is like the puppets just aren't really used. Like I don't see people using barb puppet. I don't see people using archer puppet. Like other equipments are just objectively more useful. Like they offer so much more utility. Those starter equipments that, you know, are basically like Town Hall 10 relics, or Town Hall 8 and 9 relics, rather. They don't do very much. I'm gonna break once. I'm gonna break twice. I'm gonna sneaky the Town Hall, I think. And then we'll attack from the bottom, so I guess I'll start it. Missing the Town Hall first. Not terrible. And now... I'm gonna rage. One shot the Town Hall. Most of the money's gone. That should be almost all the gold, right? Don't like that RC keeps stepping out. Okay. That's what we were sticking around for. Clan Castle actually had a significant amount in it. Your thoughts on the Revenge Tower? It's strong. The second you add modifiers, Revenge Tower really starts hurting. Like, really hurts really fast. For a Town Hall 15, pretty much no epics. Air Armies uses the most amount of commons. You can make do with the Hydra Army, Dragons, Dragon Riders, all 8 equipments. Common, the better version, uses 2 epics. I mean, true, right? Like if, like an air spam army would have like Eternal Tome, Healing Tome. Those are 2 very simple commons that you can level, and they don't require Starry Ore, so easier on your resources. Don't go as high as the epics. Obviously, caps out at level 18. You can easily go Henchman Puppet and Dark Orb on the Minion Prince. Giant Arrow on the Queen for Hydra to snipe air defenses. Healer Puppet, very strong combination to basically open up the attack, throwing a Queen Arrow through, getting sweepers and air defenses. For the King, like Earthquake Boots is usually very good. Rage Gem, sure, but I mean, if you can get it, I think the best entry pairing for the King is probably Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots. That's just my opinion. And Spiky Ball's been around a while, so most people have it, and it's definitely available in the trader shop. He can't talk about it. Supercell doesn't like that. So, like what? I mean, he was telling me that like the puppets are stupid or something like that because the levels are low. That's just how the commons are. The commons are always going to be capped at level 18, at least for now. Epic school all the way up to level 27. I appreciate that about common equipment, because you can only imagine if commons went just as high as epics, there'd be an even greater problem with the ore economy than there already is. So basically saying the common equipments only need to be so, terminate so high. And then the real work comes when you want to start working on your epic equipment, right? Where you add more spice to the attack. To me, that makes sense. You want to peep my base? Let me know what you think. Nah, bro. I'm not doing base review stream. Oh, Elmo's going to look. Nice. Okay, sure. More than welcome to look at each other's bases. I don't care what you guys do behind closed doors. I'm saving all the CW medals for Town Hall 19, and I did almost. Major Buildings has like 36 levels max for all heroes. Okay. I died out of the game just a bit before the pets came out. I think a few months. Yeah, I got out of the game. I want to say I was Town Hall 12 when I dipped. So it was like right before the Royal Champion came out is when I kind of fell off. And then since then, I guess I came back more on a regular basis in October, but every now and then I'd open the game and play it, somewhat consistently for about a month, just to like make sure that my top village specifically was sort of keeping up with what the top of the game was. Like, it's not like I'd held that one account at the top of the game, but when I came back, for example, in October, I was Town Hall 16. It was almost maxed out, and being able to play the Hammer Jam to get me to Town Hall 17, and then by the new year, I did rush a little bit to Town Hall 18, but that's just because I had traps that were left to do. So part of my catch-up at Town Hall 18 has been catching up like giant bombs, small bombs, and spring traps, which can make arguments about whether or not spring trap levels are that effective, although with modifiers, it's a lot of damage that a max spring trap does to a hero. A lot. And if the heroes have like 20% less hit points, that's actually a significant number. It's the difference between 1 and 2 spring traps KOing your hero. Why not try to 50%? It's faster, more efficient. I'm just screwing around, man. I'm also trying to talk and have fun with you guys. We finished our rank set. Honestly, you're looking much better than I thought you were. You have a wide variety of options for armies, but the ones you chose will determine which equipment you need to upgrade next. Oh yeah, okay. So you're talking about his equipments. Was it when the first time you played GTA, San? How did you feel? To be truthful, I don't think I've played that game. I remember playing like Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was in like middle school. And I think I played Grand Theft Auto 4 a little bit. But did not play San Andreas. I've been trying the root people in Valk, but I got to learn the Overgrowth and the Royal Charge. Overgrowth is really one of those spells that you have to be careful with how you use it, because you can mess up sort of like the way your attack unfolds if you hide the wrong buildings on the base, right? If you disable the wrong portion of the base at the wrong time, you can cause like your kill squad to split. You can cause you to miss the town hall and then time fail in 1 star because you overgrowth the town hall and your troops never made it back. So this is loaded though. There's tons of money here. Okay, I think we just dive his town hall, because there's a storage right beside it. Are there any storages, or am I missing something? No, it's just all town hall money in that storage. Wow, it's actually a lot. Okay. King, this. Breeze. I'm gonna break for the queen in case she tries to dip on me. I should have popped king 3 years ago. We should be able to get that storage though, which is really all I came for at this point. We got it, right? Nice. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Robbed. He wasn't asking about the room tower, but about a leak. Oh, yeah. Oh, so when it comes to leaks about like any kind of content releases, I'm not supposed to really address leaks on my live streams because I do have a relationship with Supercell. I don't have the highest level relationship with Supercell, but I do have a relationship with Supercell. And one of the things is we're not supposed to address those sort of things on our channel. Like if we were to go to the data mine websites and that was like a huge part of our content, I would not be able to show that and still be a trusted creator for Supercell games. Next. Wait, we're about to overcap, but I think this is a good number here. Let's go here, here, here. Break, break, break. Dude, all his money's in the perfect spot, right? Get all of it. Nice. Sui the town hall out and just be happy with our situation. I'm gonna rage on top of all the heroes. Town hall's taken. Can we get up to 50? It would be cool. That's a bad spell. All right, we got it anyway. Bye. Okay. Spend on the walls. We're rapidly approaching max Town Hall 15 walls. Fan-freaking-tastic. That's going to feel great. Can take my eyes off that. Getting a live attack. What? Ooh, look at this. 38 minutes ago. 52%. Okay, so we got tripled, but then this guy brought E-Drags. E-Drags with a monolith arrow? And a... This is a choice. Just so we're clear, I don't think this is an optimal combo. Like, when you really think about what the monolith arrow does... You play the queen by herself at the beginning of the attack, and the arrow is fully charged. As you put more stuff onto the field, the arrow loses power, right? So you no longer get the same percentage hit on each structure or enemy. There's no sustain here. He's already got all zaps. There's so much wrong with what I'm looking at. Brother, if you have the giant arrow equipped, you should take maybe just zap 2 air defenses and then try to support the rest of your army with spells. Instead, you're zapping everything and throwing a giant arrow to hit what? Play? Hold on. Warden, Eternal Tome, Lava Loon Puppet, okay. See, there, his king equipment looks good. Earthquake Boot, Spiky Ball, good stuff. Huh. This is just weird, though. Level 8 E-Drags. They look amazing. But, homeboy, you sacked your E-Drags. Every E-Drag he had has died, and he cleared the town hall. Excuse me, he has 2 left. Like 80% of his army's gone. And he hasn't dealt with Eagle. All the Infernos are still up. And both scatter shots are up. Dog. Since COC is giving free equipment, I'm using gems for lab and builder assistant now. Yeah. Well, also, I think, guys, you should absolutely, anytime they release a new piece of equipment, you should buy the event pass. What is it, $3 or something? You get the new equipment, and you get a bunch of ore that allows you to level it. $20 bowlers, 5 witches, and a golem. Where? Hold on. He got me. Well, I honestly think it was probably his Duke. I would never think. Also, this is a Town Hall 14 base. I need to get a new base. I did MacGyver my spell towers just so I could get him into a war tack, but I arrived at Town Hall 15 after the week season started. He does get a decent charge down here. He does open the wall, so the queen is nicely positioned. It is a little bit weird. Super miners. This is Duke. Backpack flameblower. His flameblower almost went off into East Jesus. Those earthquake boots did not do what I think he wanted them to. Heal rage. Tome now. I mean, this guy didn't attack terribly. This looks okay. I can't say that I would recommend using this army. We'll see how close it actually gets. If I'm him right now, I am a little bit worried about this town hall still. Because it looks like his healers are getting fried. The golem is not through. The golem's not damaging the town hall yet. And his queen cannot... Oh, giant arrow. That one root did God's work right there. We don't have bank account or something like that, so yeah. What? Monthly pass is better than that. We can get every epic for free. Huh? The monthly pass is better than that. We can get the monthly pass. The season pass doesn't give you equipment. How do you get free? I bought the event pass. Show me the ways. Well, I mean, like, if you're not a max player, depending on where you are on the hero journey, there's chests that if you haven't gone past that node with the number of hero levels, you will be able to unlock a piece of equipment when you open the chest that is for the warden or for the king or whatever. But if you're already a Town Hall 18 that has his heroes maxed out, even if you were missing equipment, you were not retroactively given the equipment. It's not how they designed the system. But if you're like me on this Town Hall 15 account, when I reach this node, unlock a piece of equipment for the Minion Prince. It's part of the hero journey. It's part. $3 is expensive. Bro, next time you go to McDonald's, don't buy French fries. And instead, buy the Minion Prince. To be fair, it's $3 every 2 months. How? Control Blazon. How? Where do I go to unlock them? Control Blazon. Look at my screen, bro. On the hero journey, you will notice there are certain rewards that you have yet to unlock that say hero equipment. Epic equipment. Unlock a piece of epic equipment for the Minion Prince. If I go a little further, look at that. Hero equipment. Epic equipment. Unlock a piece of epic equipment for the Grand Warden. And so on and so forth. The next one after that looks like to be a Dragon Duke epic equipment. So like, if you haven't gone beyond that node before they introduce this feature, you will be able to get a piece of equipment when you unlock chests. $3 in India is like a monthly mobile recharge. Not cheap, but not costly either. Depends. Wait, $3 US? Like, what does that look like in the store for you? Like, what is the... Are they charging you $3 US, like the equivalent in India, and you're saying the exchange rate is not good? Okay. All right, guys. How many were able to complete today? Wow. Okay, so I think we did like 20 or so, and it took us about an hour 20 to get this done. So like, we did pretty good. No doubt. I think, you know, I'll probably farm a little passively tonight, and then tomorrow when we come back, whatever I haven't completed, I will be completing on stream. But I think tonight I'll probably knock this out. Like when I sit down and watch a movie this evening, I'll just have this in my lap and I'll mindlessly put goblins all over the screen and just receive money, finish my Town Hall 15 walls. Honestly, every time I'm able to finish off the walls for a Town Hall, it lifts a big weight off your shoulders, because then the game just becomes about, okay, constantly keep your builders active. You know, there's a right, you know, you're asked what's more important to upgrade. Usually as you get into like the mid to upper Town Halls, you want to get the heaviest stuff done first. You also want to make sure you're keeping up with your hero levels. Starting off also with getting your offensive structures maxed out is usually an upfront play that people like to do when you reach a new Town Hall. But the reality is as long as you're just constantly upgrading something, you're progressing, right? Like it's not like you would have made a mistake. It's just, well, you did this now instead of that. And so instead of having this first, you have that first. And well, are you going to keep playing the game? Great. Okay, do it next. I don't think people should ever really like stress out too much about their upgrade order, unless you're really trying to be competitive and get the most out of an early Town Hall experience. I did when we first hit Town Hall 15 this week rather, I did my Eagle, I did my Inferno Towers, I did my Clan Castle, I did my, of course, my Laboratory. I quickly put up a couple levels on the Pet House. I did my Hero Hall. I did the Blacksmith. Like, these are all like foundational things for the start of a town hall, but defensively it was about the biggest things on the board. I wish I'd been able to get my scatter shots in there, but because I just arrived at the town hall, I needed to get Hero Hall and Laboratory going so that I could actually keep progressing the offense. And so if I'd arrived at this town hall 1 week earlier than I did, I probably would have already had the Hero Hall and the Laboratory done. So I would have been able to focus out both my scatters, which would have been nice. Because when you look at, they're 8-day upgrades. With just the gold pass, it's 6 days, 9 hours. During the gold rush week, it was quite a bit cheaper, right? I want to say it was like 3 or 4 days, something like that. So keep that in mind. Anyways, it's time for me to go. Guys, I appreciate you watching today. We're going to figure out something for Legend League going forward. I'm really interested to see where the meta goes. I'm down to sink my teeth into a new strategy and just kind of change up my vibe about competing in Legend League. The meta has been shifting at a pace that I haven't really quite been able to keep up with in terms of like A, the equipment that I have on my account, and B, what do I find interesting to play? So if that kind of spells it out for you, that's the best way that I can sum up my experience with Legend League lately. But we'll get better. We'll improve over time. I'll talk to y'all later. Much love. Peace out. See you tomorrow.